I miss you like the moon with the sun out of touch. Oh, I see you, I hear you. You're an echo that's moving through the night. You're a memory that was lost in time.
Hey Chad, how's it going? Feels good to be back, man. I'm just gonna start with that. I was a little bit off the charts, and I had to stop streaming for a couple days, more like 10 days or so, since I was studying for that test that I told you about, that exam to be certified as a financial advisor. Luckily, that went well, so I can now provide financial advice, not for you guys. We will have to sign a contract. By the way, remember, there's none of the information that I talk about here on the stream is financial advice, but for my clients, right? For my specific clients, I could provide them with financial advice. And also, I'm not at home right now. Far away from home, actually. Okay, I'm talking with my friend Vince here on Discord because I'm far from home. I'm using Starlink right now, and I'm not sure how the stream is going, right? If it's dragging or not, if we have a clear image, or if it's choppy or robotic. So I'm trying to figure that out right before we begin the stream. Apparently it's going decent. If you can give me some feedback in the chat, would appreciate it, because I'm not so sure how the image is being processed right now. Apparently audio is fine. Is it choppy, chat, or are we good? What do we think? All good now? Says Tim. Hey boy, welcome to the stream. So, okay, since everything's running good, just let me know. Okay, let me know if anything happens. So, just we're gonna start right away. Man, quite the last few days have been going on in the markets. Sadly, I wasn't able to go live this past week. Ton of stuff has been happening, but the latest has been that global trade war that Trump initiated with its neighboring countries and whatnot, and that created a lot of FUD throughout the weekend. And man, on-chain coins have really got obliterated, while at the same time BTC is looking incredible, which is kind of sad. Know what I'm saying? Because I know some of you guys are into memes or on-chain tickers, whatnot. Vince, my friend in the chat, is a little bit heavier on BTC, so he's good. And you have here a bullish bat, right, with a pattern completion zone. Today BTC fell as low as 91.2k, chat, and right now it's above 100k. The bounce from the lows today has been insane. I'm not sure I've ever seen a wilder candle than today's ETH daily candle, than today's XRP candle. BTC is definitely a wild candle, but it's not as wild as some altcoins. BTC bouncing pretty nicely. It's actually up 11% from the lows, chat. Benz is telling me that he told me to buy BTC. He was right. He's been telling me for quite some time to just don't buy altcoins and just buy BTC. So BTC going for a bullish engulfing candle. It's up 4.2% and going for the highest daily close since January 31st. Yeah, January 31. And the important thing here, chat, is that BTC is above 100k. Basically, I think we drew this a few days ago. The last time that I streamed, I think that I did this. So basically, keeping it simple, like yesterday it looked pretty augur, right? Yesterday it looked like it was over. You had a daily close below 100k at 97.6k, and look at what happened today after the market opened, right? Also the certainty about the tariff war being calmed down a little bit. Trump got into a call with Mexico's president. He also was speaking with Trudeau earlier today, and apparently he's postponing the tariff for another 30 days. So BTC definitely trading pretty reflexive to news so far, and man, looks pretty good. Let me tell you that. This bullish engulfing candle after the pattern completion zone of this bullish bad. And not only that, Chad. Not only that, because if you open up the oscillators here, you might have an argument of a hidden bullish divergence here starting to be formed. You still have plenty days to go to mature. You need some maturing here or confirmation, but you have a lower low on the MACD histogram and a higher low in price potentially if BTC is able to hold 100K. So I'm going to keep it really simple with you guys here. Since we have a lot of noise, a lot of people have been saying cycles over, cycles not over, cycles back, whatever, cycles back, but only for BTC, all that stuff. And I'm gonna try to keep it real and simple with you guys. Above 100K, we're good. Below 100K, it's pretty bad. It's just how it is. And also we're gonna check out Bitcoin dominance in a little while, because that daily candle is also looking pretty wild, Chad. So yeah, BTC losing that negative momentum on the MACD histogram. RSI is neutral. It's sitting at the 51 point, just right on the middle. And there's a nice hidden bullish divergence here starting to potentially manufacture for BTC, implying potential bullish continuation to the upside. And you have this bullish bad harmonic argument here already completed. So the target for this harmonic will be harmonic highs at around all-time highs, Chad, almost around 110K. So the bad thing is that altcoins got absolutely wrecked and BTC has not broken structure. There's definitely some majors and some other small cap coins that are in the gutter, right? They're down 60 to 80% in just less than 1 week, while BTC is still hovering at around 100K. My man Benz is saying below 100K is only bad if you sell in there or own alts. Yeah, he might be right, because if you lose 100K, then you might come back down. You could even test the 200 moving average at 78K and still get quite a decent recovery. But as Benz is saying, if we're holding alts like most of the enjoyers of the stream are doing, then you don't want to see BTC go down to 78K, because the altcoins would just be basically turned into dust. But man, quite the reaction today on BTC. It's pretty impeccable. This bullish engulfing candle back above 100K. You saw the lowest price today on BTC since January 13, so almost a month ago. But man, it didn't even took a full day before it reclaimed 100K and had a strong bounce. So BTC now in between these two key inflection zones. It'll be in between 106K and 100K basically. So if BTC is able to have a daily close above 106K, which is your highest daily close in history, then I think you might be in order for some breakout price action. The 3-day will be closing in 2 more days. Not much data to be said there. The fact that you've been printing negative momentum for quite a while. BTC has been printing negative momentum on the 3-day time frame since December 17 of last year, Chad. So if we measure this, you've been going on for 48 days of negative momentum on the 3-day time frame for BTC. It's 16 bars. So let's see if we actually can start to lose that negative momentum on the next 3-day close, which will happen on Wednesday. All right, back to the daily. So that's BTC, man. Looks incredible. Back above 100K. Doesn't look more bullish than that, man. Also, you have a bullish argument on the harmonic here with a pattern completion zone on the low 90s and a strong reaction from the bottom with high volume on Coinbase. Let's go see USDT dominance. It's down. Oh my God, chat. Look at this. It's down 3.2%. Look at this sell-off here. Look at all this absorption. All the buying absorption that happened here from sellers. USDT dominance squeezed as high as almost 5% today, chat. You had the highest price action you've seen on USDT dominance today since November 7, chat. So it's basically the election week on USDT dominance. You went against significant resistance, and not only significant resistance from time, right, which is 4.8%, but you went against the 200 moving average and rejected it as resistance today, Chad. And if that wasn't enough, at the same time you're creating a bearish hammer to the downside here, man. Look at this. Oh my God, from the top here of today's price action on USD dominance is down 14%, 14.6%, give or take, on USD dominance. And at the same time, Chad, creating somewhat of a confirmation high regarding this high from January 10, from this high from December 30, and from this high from December 23rd. And I think you have a potential hidden bearish divergence here. You have a same price here from early January and from today, but you have a way higher momentum on the MACD histogram, implying potential bearish continuation from here. And also, I was talking to some friends on a Discord, and the real signal that we've been talking about, I know I haven't been live for around 2 weeks or so, but I've been following this pretty closely, and it's the 3-day time frame on USDT dominance, chat. Look at the Bollinger Bands here. Look at that rejection, chat. I was telling my friends last night on the sell-off, USD dominance was going for the breakout, and I told them you don't want to see the breakout on the 3-day time frame. So this will be closing in on Wednesday, and hopefully it will be a fake out. And usually when you have this kind of a compression on volatility on USD dominance and you get a fake out, more often than not you get a breakdown. Look at what happened here this was January of last year, over a year ago. You had that false breakout, the fake out on the 3-day on Bollinger Band compression. You failed to have that breakout, and then you had a terrific breakdown here on USD dominance on the 3-day time frame. So I suppose, Chad, that could happen as well if market participants are able to close this candle like this on Wednesday. Stream is dragging. Oh my God. Let me see what I can do. Thanks for letting me know, Tim, by the way. Appreciate if you guys. Is it just the image rugging, or is it also audio? Because since I'm on Starlink, like I'm on a LAN cable to the Starlink router, and I don't know how I could try to improve this. Okay. Is it better now? So I'm guessing that from time to time maybe stream could get a little bit choppy, so I'm gonna try to figure out the best timing for me to go live so that doesn't happen. So thanks for letting me know. Okay, so man, as I was just saying, this 3-day time frame on USD dominance looks insane. You've been compressing volatility here. You have a bottleneck of volatility going on since 2020, early 2025. So for over a month, you've been compressing volatility on USD dominance. You tried to have a breakout today, and apparently you failed. So if we're able to sustain this level through Wednesday and close this candle like this, give or take, then I think this is a great signal for risk on, at least on BTC. I cannot tell you how well altcoins are gonna do, because I've been trying to remain bullish on altcoins, right? We had that whole others against BTC setup an argument, and apparently it got invalidated. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But this price action to USD dominance, I think, is pretty telling. Also, look at that here in the daily, closing back inside of the Bollinger Bands, and man, this bearish retest to the 200 moving average, I think is just speaks volumes on all the selling that goes on here above here, this level. So every time that you try to go above 4.4%, then you have sold off on USD dominance. But you're printing positive momentum on the MACD histogram, surprisingly enough, and 56 on the RSI. So you're neutral on the RSI and printing positive momo on the MACD histogram. Let's go talk about Bitcoin dominance, man. This is another wild chart. Definitely wild chart. You went into cycle highs today as high as 64.3%. I have no audio or visual, just frozen. Maybe it's just me though. Hell, man, I don't know. Benz, are you there? Like, can you let me know if you getting the stream? Damn, that would suck. Maybe just you. Okay. Maybe you can refresh, Tim. Let me know. Shit. Gonna check out my internet, you know, speed. So I was just saying Bitcoin dominance went into cycle highs today. At some point, Chad, Bitcoin dominance was up 5.8%, and look at all these absorption while going against resistance. The 61 through 63% level is no joke. Look at all those rejections you had coming from the downside, and also support that's being found coming from the upside. So I don't know, man. If Bitcoin dominance is able to reject 61.4%, I think it looks all right. I'm not gonna say it looks great for a reversal because I don't have any argument here, but it's definitely interesting all the absorption that you had above 61.4%. You're building positive momentum on the MACD histogram, and you're 61.9 on the RSI, so you're just 1 inch away, less than 1 point away from being overbought, and you're definitely on the buyer's control zone on Bitcoin dominance here, chat. But talk about a wild candle. Been saying the king will always be dominant. Yeah, I do agree. On a long time frame, I do agree, and you can see here how BTC has been dominating for the past 2 to 3 years. But sometimes, Benz, you get those altcoin seasons when BTC loses that dominance, and so far BTC has proven for the last 2 to 3 years that it's been a BTC-led cycle. And I don't think that a true altcoin season is gonna come until two things happen. I think they need to happen in order for a true altcoin season to happen. The first one, it would be the Fed stopping tapering, right? Putting an end to QT and starting QE. Basically, stop selling securities from their balance sheet, right? And the next FOMC meeting is supposed to be on March, so you do have like around a full month and a half before the next FOMC. And yeah, I'm not sure if an altcoin season might come before then. And also you need the IWM to go on price discovery. You need the small cap stocks to go berserk. You need them to go into price appreciation, hopefully in price discovery, and that could eventually help the broader crypto market sector to pump and go into, I don't know, Valhalla or the banana zone, if you want to call it. Until that happens, I expect outperformance by BTC and your occasional sector rotations or sector outperformance. Just like what happened with meme coins on Q2, Q3 last year, just like how it happened with AI in Q4 of last year. And yeah, so I think BTC would stay dominant until the Fed stops QT, basically. What would they though? What utility do any of these new coins offer? So, I mean, to your question, why would the Fed stop QT? Basically because they need to inject liquidity or stop selling, you know, securities into the market because the market's utterly wrecked, or they're reach, you know, their target for inflation and whatnot, and they think that maybe the market's ready for easier conditions. And regarding the utility the new coins offer, well, there's always something interesting about being new. Like, first, just talking, you know, because of, you know, something being new, it's always going to be attractive. But for it to stay relevant through some months or maybe a year, it does need to be something truly novel, right? It's not necessary. It's not enough to be new. So I think that man, the AI trade on crypto, I think it could be a good narrative, right? There's definitely some AI building on chain or getting funding by launching tokens. So there's definitely some kind of utility there. And also you have, I don't know, you have some 2024, 2023 coins that do provide utility, just like Ethena or ENA on Ethereum, which is a delta neutral strategy coin. AI is way overhyped. It might, Benz. It might be overhyped. But we know that the market's usually pretty irrational, and it could stay overhyped even longer, right? So there's definitely some utility coins coming in. You have Hyperliquid 2, which is a fresh new layer 1. You saw what Solana did from 2023 until now. Like Solana went on a crazy run from $8 all the way to $260, right? Outperforming BTC and outperforming, I think, pretty much every layer 1 under the sun. So yeah, the altcoin season question is it's a hard question to answer. I'm just seeing signal on BTC, that's for sure. Like I can tell you, like BTC looks great here. Not so sure about altcoins, but the fact that you have all this absorption here on BTC dominance above 61.4%. If you go look to the left, it might be some kind of a cool signal that this might be overbought. Who knows? Maybe locally, and eventually also when BTC goes into pretty crazy high prices, then usually the risk curve trickles down. People want to trickle down the risk curve and they want to build more speculative assets. So yeah, those are my thoughts regarding Bitcoin dominance. Let's go see, man, Benz. I know that you don't hold any ETH, but look at this, man. I'm not sure I've ever seen such a wild candle like on at least like a major cap crypto asset. I don't think I've ever seen something as wild as today's candle, this bullish pin bar on ETH, and also what's going on XRP. Look at that. Granted, you're below support and you might be going against resistance from below, but look at all the just regret holding ETH. Yeah, I bet. Hopefully you won't regret it soon, man. ETH went as low as 2100. It had the lowest price section since September 6th, and now it's back above 2800 with a bullish pin bar from the lows. Chat, ETH has a 33% recovery or pump. I'm not sure when was the last time that Ethereum pumped 33% intraday, chat. That's insane, with massive volume coming in on Coinbase. Also, Donald Trump's son has been shelling ETH relentlessly on the time frame. Regarding the oscillators, you're printing strong negative momentum in the MACD histogram. You're in the bearish control zone. You're at 35 points on the RSI. You're in the bearish control zone here. It's definitely very real on ETH, and you lost here this support. I'm not gonna be like looking the other way and not pretending that we lost 3K. 3K was definitely a level that you wanted to hold, but maybe after this juggernaut of a recovery candle, maybe in a few more days you could reclaim 30K, and you could also reclaim the 200 moving average here on ETH. But man, look at that liquidation, and I think that the last 24 hours, if you count them from today in the morning, has been the largest liquidation event in 24 hours in the history of crypto, being even worse than COVID and FTX and Luna. So usually that's how bottoms are painted, right? So unless Trump does something really silly in the next couple of days, or unless something crazy happens, I do see BTC carving out a bottom here. Look at all the absorption. Imagine how much people got liquidating on this dump or sold below here. Now they cannot buy the same ETH that they were holding before selling. Also, XRP has an insane candle, not as insane as Ethereum, but from the lows, chat, XRP is up 50%. Actually, XRP is even wilder. 50% from the lows. XRP had the lowest, the lowest price section since November 30 today, chat. Printing a bullish hammer. It's up 4.1% today, printing strong negative momentum on the MACD histogram and bouncing at the 43 level on the RSI. This is insane, chat. This is crazy shenanigans. I've never seen a 50% recovery intraday on XRP. I'm sure you can find 50% pumps right on 2017 and whatnot, but a 50% intraday recovery on XRP is definitely wild. For example, the last time that you pumped so hard intraday was on July 2023 that you went up 73% and basically gave it all back. But in this case, it's different, chat. This is a recovery candle. Good day for catching knives. Shame I was asleep. Man, I was awake a large amount of it, but I didn't have any cash on me. I was already fully deployed, man. My on-chain shitters, like my on-chain S coins, are down like 70 to 80% on the last 2 weeks, Benz. That's insane. Luckily, I think there are good projects, right? And I think they might come back. I also have somewhat of a decent position on XRP and spot back, so I'm not too worried. I mean, look at this candle, man. Pretty wild. And also, if you're able to hold this low here on XRP, you might be creating a hidden bullish divergence here. And look at that on the MACD histogram. You have a lower low. Also on the RSI, you have a lower low. Whereas in price, you could have a higher low, which is a continuation divergence.